Iram indeed is gone with all its rose, and Jamshid's seven-ringed cup where no one knows. But still the vine her ancient ruby yields, and still a garden by the water blows. And lo, King Jamshid's golden garden land now's the sunken Atlantis of his band. A turret reaches forth yet sinks in a rolling dune, life's but a handful of sand. Jamshid reigned 700 years wary. Khayyam the rich goldmaker lies buried, with all his treasures near the pyramids. Khayyam's palace was built by demons varied. Jamshid by his ring commanded spirits, and in his globe saw enemy secrets, and the cause of all things, while on his horse, the east wind, that quick transported his carpet. To find great Jamshid's all-reflecting bowl, I traveled sea and shore to survey the whole. But when I asked the seeing sage, I learned that bowl was my own body and my soul. The concave mirror of a telescope is as Jam's world-reflecting bowl or globe. Beyond the seven-ringed celestials, the secrets of the cosmos are unveiled. Jamshid was said to have had a magical seven-ringed cup, the Jam-e-Jam, which was filled with the elixir of immortality and allowed him to observe the universe. Jamshid ruled well for 300 years, and during this time longevity increased, sicknesses were banished, and peace and prosperity reigned. The cup of Jamshid is a cup of divination, which in Persian mythology was long possessed by the rulers of ancient Greater Iran. Its name is associated with Jamshid, Jam in New Persian, a mythological figure of Greater Iranian culture and tradition. The cup has also been called Jam-e-Jahan Nama, Jam-e-Jahan Ara, Jam-e-Giti Nama, and Jam-e-Ke Khosrow. The latter refers to Khayyam in the Avesta and Sushravas in the Vedas. The cup has been the subject of many Persian poems and stories. Many authors ascribe Persian Empire to the possession of this artifact. It appears extensively in Persian literature. The cup, Jam, was said to be filled with an elixir of immortality and was used in scrying. As mentioned by Ali Akbar Dekhoda, it was believed that all seven heavens of the universe could be observed by looking into it. It was believed to have been discovered in Persepolis in ancient times. The whole world was said to be reflected in it, and divinations within the cup were said to reveal deep truths. Sometimes, especially in popular depictions such as the heroic legend of Arslan, the cup has been visualized as a crystal ball. Helen Zimmerman's English translation of the Shahnameh uses the term crystal globe. Scene script: time, air gray with age, hurled its changes then, gainst existence's rock time and time again, the entropic seas laying bare the sands, yet life was preserved via nature's wands. Still, the waves of the ancient swells of time's relentless tide sweep ever on anon as we soon gray and hoary with age, ever onwards bear forth the ashen change. The charge is ever sand, pale and colorless, that which drives the universe to its death, that force born to summon decay so endless gainst nature's paradise every day. Reminiscences have greatly weathered, but some tendencies seldom wither, for there in the woven mists of time yesteryear yet appears in our clime. Time and time again time feeds all upon in its bloodless white and waxen way, yet our everlasting rose would not fade, its luster even brightening by the day. Entropic seas ere denude the mountains, but our enduring flower never-endingly has cast deathly time aside, for now, ceaselessly somehow thriving on, ere unsuccumbing to the sickly peaked state draining drawn the life away, gaining its seemingly perpetual permanence from the undying light of life's glorious dance, as through that is of the imperishable, its flame of beauty e'er inextinguishable, forever celebrated as immutable, deathless, ne'er created, ungenerated. Here's a wide log. Let us sit on it to rest a while, humming the Pachelbel canon.
mild, adding words to it from a poem that we know, thereby creating a song, music through and through. It goes something like, "Then where and when will we touch again?" Why do people take to songs so heartily? Because songs can touch one's spirit truly, so very deeply and thoroughly, but how? Why? There are wordless rhythms in what we call the soul. Poetry, in a rather approximate way, I am told, attempts to translate the soul's rhythms into words. Melody, on the other hand, being already wordless, plays directly on the heart's strings. A song, being a poem set to music, sings, and thus causes heart and soul to ring and blend into one grand and glorious experience. Yes, and it all seems to flow so smoothly. Music, like life, consists of the what-how of what I would call a smoothly rolling now. I feel that I know your meaning, but please explain the further seeming. Well, the total effect of music comes from, I'm sure, the smooth transition through past, present, and future. This thanks to a correspondence rationed in memory, sensation, and imagination. Memory recalls the past few musical tones that have come just before the now that we own. Sensation lives ever in this now as known, and therefore it savors the present tones. Imagination looks to the future rounds, anticipating the coming sounds. Ah, I get it. The delight is such as is known that none of the three could produce alone. Each one of life's moments' words contains eternal reward, since both past and the future are smoothly rolled up there inward. We live in the paradisal now at last, wherein each moment is eternally vast.